Everyone talks about how long you should stay in the cold, but very few talk about actually how you sit in it. The Ice Barrel 500 was built to change your posture, and that posture can actually change how you recover. What's interesting is that the way you sit in your cold plunge could actually be doing more for your nervous system than the temperature itself. We'll circle back to that in a minute. Most tubs are horizontal, built kind of like a miniature bathtub, but the Ice Barrel 500 keeps you upright, and it's on purpose, keeping your head above water and your spine vertical. That simple design change actually changes how your body handles the cold. It also changes how your heart pumps and how your brain calms. So today we're breaking down the Ice Barrel 500 specifically from top to bottom so you can see why this design might be one of the most misunderstood tools in recovery. The Ice Barrel 500 is a fully insulated, upright cold therapy system. Thick polyurethane foam runs through the barrel and the lid to keep the water colder for longer, whether you use ice or if you use a chiller. It's made in the USA from recycled materials, and it's backed by a limited lifetime warranty. As far as the dimensions go, width-wise, it's 30.7 inches. Height-wise, it's 42.1 inches, and length-wise, it's 57.6 inches. I'm not sure where the name 500 really comes from because it holds 356 liters, which equates to about 94 gallons. It weighs about 104 pounds completely empty, and it comfortably fits people up to 6 foot 9 inches tall. Built-in steps and a seat make getting in and out extremely easy. It's chiller ready with 3/4 inch NPT ports, 14 TPI if you're very interested in everything specifically, and it requires a simple drain spout assembly during setup. It's simple, durable, and purpose-built for full body submersion, not lounging. So here's why posture matters, and why this upright position might actually make the cold water feel easier the longer you stay in. When you're upright, hydrostatic pressure distributes evenly through the legs and torso, helping blood and lymph return toward the heart. That's natural compression powered by the water itself. And that's also why cold plunging in a body of water feels completely different than taking a cold shower. There's a lot of air mixed in with the pressure of the water hitting you, so it doesn't give you that same hydrostatic pressure that the cold plunge does. Being upright frees the diaphragm so you can breathe deeper. Your chest isn't pinned, so you can manage that first gasp and keep control of your breath, the switch that moves you from fight or flight into rest and digest or recovery. Then there's the upper body exposure. Cooling the neck, shoulders, and upper back packed with thermoreceptors triggers a stronger and faster hormetic signal. And the subtle one that most people miss, grounding. Your feet press into the base, giving proprioceptive feedback that helps your nervous system know where it is in space. That stability calms the body while everything else screams, it's cold in here. So posture isn't just comfort, it's a control system. But how the Ice Barrel achieves that feeling of control has more to do with what's under the surface, literally, than most realize. The Ice Barrel 500 uses a high-density polyethylene, the same rugged material in industrial rain barrels. It's weatherproof, non-toxic, and built to live outdoors. Inside those walls is a thick polyethylene foam insulation, full coverage through the barrel and the lid. This is the real reason why the water stays cold even in direct sunlight. Built-in steps and a molded seat create that upright position naturally, which is key to what we talked about earlier, stability in stress. Drainage is handled with a bottom spigot and a hose port, so you can empty it without lifting. Routine maintenance is simple. Drain it, rinse it, wipe it down if you need to, and refill it. No plumbing, no filters. Unless you get a chiller, then there's a little more maintenance to it, but if you're just using ice, it's so simple. Now the question is this: how does that simplicity actually play out in real world use? Day after day, in different climates, and for different body types. In warm climates, dropping the water to about 50 degrees Fahrenheit takes about 8 to 10 bags of ice. The insulation extends that cold window dramatically. You'll notice it's still gonna be cold hours and even days later. As far as the height intimidation goes, because you do have to climb up some stairs, get over, and get into the barrel, that is actually pretty common. But the steps and seat remove it. Step up and inside, sit down, and slide until the water meets your neck. Easy submersion, full exposure, controlled breath. No power is needed if you're running on ice. You can put this on a patio, in a gym, or next to a sauna. The drain hooks up to a garden hose, so it's really easy to empty, and you can divert that water wherever you need. And when you're ready to automate, those chiller ports make plug and play cooling possible. And at 104 pounds empty, it's light enough and durable enough to move if you change your setup or want to move it. That's the design principle here. Give you something durable and adaptable that evolves with your recovery journey. But here's the bigger insight that most people miss. Why that upright design changes how your body reacts mentally to the cold. The upright posture can feel awkward on day one, yet over time it becomes your anchor. When you're seated tall with your feet grounded and shoulders under, the cold hits evenly. You relax into it instead of fighting it. That even pressure across the body triggers steadier vasoconstriction and a smoother rebound when you rewarm, meaning stronger circulation, steadier hormones, and calmer energy for hours afterwards. You end up training your mind to stay composed under stress. And that's what most users notice first, is a calm alertness that carries for hours after your plunge. The Ice Barrel 500 isn't designed to be the most luxurious cold plunge. It's designed to make cold water therapy accessible, minimalist, and effective. If you want a clean, durable system that delivers full body immersion without complicated plumbing, this fits perfectly. But if you want exact temperature control and automation, you're gonna wanna opt for a cold plunge that has a chiller, and you can get an Ice Barrel chiller or set this up with a DIY or anything like that, but there's other options on the market that might interest you a little bit more. My goal with this video is to give you all the information in an easy to digest way, so you can decide if the Ice Barrel 500 is the best option for you or not. Now I get to review pretty much every cold plunge on the market. So if you need more resources, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and check out my cold plunge reviews playlist. I have so many, and I think you'll find a lot of information that you need to make the best decision for yourself there. But back to the Ice Barrel 500, here's the key takeaways. Posture, pressure, and design all work together. When you understand those three variables, you'll unlock the real benefit of cold immersion, no matter what tub you choose. All the links and specifications we talked about are gonna be down in the video description below. Compare, learn, and choose what aligns best with your goals. Because recovery isn't really about the gear, it's about consistency. Hey, I appreciate you so much for watching. If you got any value out of this video, make sure that you like it, share it with a friend, and leave a comment below for the algorithm. That actually helps YouTube show this video to more people searching for information like this. If you need more resources, there are all the links down in the description below. If you're watching this on a TV, you might want to pop over to your phone, search for David Moss Jr., find this video, and check out the description. I do notice it's a little different if you are watching from a TV, and a lot of my viewers do actually watch these videos on televisions, which is really cool. But if this video helped you decide that you do want to go with the Ice Barrel 500, all you have to do is use discount code MAUS, that's MAUS, and it maximizes your discounts available with Ice Barrel, and that's available on all of the Ice Barrel products. So the discount code, once again, is MAUS. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless. And hey, speaking of next video, I'll have a couple videos pop up here on screen that I think you'll like. One of them is a video I think you'll like, and the other video is a video YouTube thinks you'll like based off of some of the things you've watched recently. So click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Have a great day.